Alright, so we got everything put in. What is going on, YouTube? 5.0 Primo. So today's video, y'all done seeing the bag install with the wheels. Now that I got that installed, I need to get the trunk customized. So I'm actually headed to my pop's house, being that he's had a roofing and carpentry company for over 20 plus years. He's gonna be the guy to go ahead and cut up the plywood for my trunk area. I was gonna get to my pop's crib. So this is how we have the trunk now. We just kind of threw everything in here. I had the module up there. I thought that's where I wanted to put it. Instead, we're going to put the compressor and the module down here, and we're gonna have a plexiglass squared with, so that way you can see it in the spare tire area, and then I'll have lights on the inside under the plexiglass. And then the tank we're gonna flip upside down and mount it on top of here, and I'm gonna put a decal on the tank, and then I'll have some lights up here as well, so that way it can shine on the decal with the tank, and that way they can shine through the plexiglass and the spare tire area. So pretty much we're gonna put a long piece, one long piece going all the way down, and then we're gonna do two small pieces on the side, so that way it can all just line up. So we got the one piece cut out. Now we need to figure out how much square we want for the plexiglass cut out, so we can get that done. And then we're gonna cut the two side pieces, and then Pops is pretty much done cutting up the plywood. All right, let's go on to the next step. So we're pretty much putting a frame around the plexiglass, around the plywood, so that way when we set the plexiglass in, it sits flush with the wood.
How it looks?
Yeah, it's good over here. Yeah.
There. Got it?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah. Pretty
Put
flush.
the glass up. I can be able to nail it. Right there. To see how it fits, just put your hand underneath to be sure.
Yeah, that's good. All right,
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, the 7?
Yeah. Alright, so it's day 2 of getting this trunk set up. We're still doing some cutting. I gotta cut, we gotta get this measured out to cut that. and then get this measured out to cut that, and then pretty much all the cutting will be done. You can see I got the plexiglass cut out, and then after that, then we can start pulling everything out and doing vinyl, lay the vinyl on it, and set up the lights, and then mount all this stuff. Mount the compressor underneath, mount the module. Right now I just got it hanging, mount that underneath, and then mount the tape upside down. But we just need to finish the cutting first. Alright, so here's where we're at with the trunk. Pretty much we got everything cut out for the trunk. Now I want to pull the side pieces off, and I want to sand just to smooth out the corners. And then we need to get this compressor mounted underneath the plexiglass. Get this guy mounted underneath the plexiglass. Now before you mount the compressor and the module down in here, being that this is not painted, I want to paint this black, just so that way it looks a little cleaner than what it is now. And then so that'll be the first thing we do, so that way it'll dry up. And then while it's drying, we're gonna go ahead and lay down the vinyl, sand down the corners, mount the tank up, and get that module down. All right, so we pretty much got the trunk painted black. I didn't do around the edges just because it's not going to show all that. All it's going to show is the center. here's a look at the finished product. And now let's go ahead and set up the tank, figure out where we're going to route the hose and the wires, and start putting everything in. Alright, so we got the tank mounted now. So we ended up getting everything routed. Let me show you with the light. So I got the tank hoses running along here. I'm sorry, compressor to the tank right there. And then I got the other end of the tank to the module right there. As you can see, I got the lines ran through there. You won't see too much of this. Unfortunately, this harness is really short, so that's the best I could do with it on that. Got the relay mounted, got the exhaust running through this grommet, and now we're just going to do the lights now. Put the lights in, and then we can lay everything down in, and we're done. And then I'll get the plexiglass edged up, and that's it, really. That's everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the lights. All right, so we ended up getting the lights put in. As you can see, I ended up having to put 3 in the spare tire area, the way they're lined up, and then I got 1 by the tank, the module in there, the compressor, got the lights, the plexiglass. I still need to get this thing etched. Got the tank sitting up there. I'll probably clean up that wire, get it out the way of the tank. Other than that, I mean, it's as clean as I can get it. Not too bad. So if you like this video, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, for the most part, I do all my own work. My pops, shout out to my pops for helping me out with the trunk. But other than that, I try to do everything on my own. Yeah, there you have it, custom trunk, done. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I think I wanna do a Mach 1 bumper. I don't paint, so I'm probably gonna get my our body shop to paint that, but yeah, I think Mach 1 bumper, and after that, I'll save up for boost. So, follow the bill, guys.
They ain't on all of my songs, I don't know what can I say. They throw me shots, what I say by his grace. God is the shoot, I'm the lace. Running on, I got me stoned, man. Feels like I'm stuck in the maze. Shoot at the Oculus, a case.